Hi everyone, it's Holly. I am a serial stop-starter of games. I start them, I stop them, and I never go back to them. And this channel is an attempt to combat that. So today I'm going to be playing something that I have not really, I didn't even know was the thing until the other day. And the game I'm going to be playing is What Remains of Edith Finch. And the reason why I really wanted to play this is because recently I have seen a few playthroughs in my recommended videos from other gaming channels, and it seems like this is a game that you can complete in sort of between 2 to 3 hours. So I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to break up things a little bit and play something that I have absolutely no idea about. And I've heard that it can be quite emotional. I mean, I don't know how emotional I can get in a 2-hour game, but I mean, anything is possible. It might be really depressing, we don't know. Would love to know more games like this that are kind of like a one take, one sitting game. And I also like things that are quite thought-provoking, and I have a feeling this is going to be very open to interpretation. I honestly though, I have no idea. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I am going to play with a controller because I play almost everything with a controller. Okay, hopefully this is okay. We will see. What Remains of Edith Finch. I swear to God, if this is super depressing, I don't know what I'll do. I'm just... See, I don't think this is working. Is it, can you not use a controller? Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can use mouse and keyboard. I don't mind. So I'm looking around. I've got flowers. Oh, I see.
This isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Okay. What Remains of Edith Finch? I don't even know, what that could mean. Hello, this is actually beautiful already, though.
I lived here until I was 11.
Oh.
But I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Okay. Maybe my controller will work now? No. Okay, still doesn't work. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm faffing about with this, but I'm such a controller girly, so for me it's So she wasn't allowed in half of the rooms? That feels, really savage. Unless they're
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh. I'm gonna say this, guys. So far...
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh god. This is Trauma the game already. Oh, I like how you control things. No trespassing. Okay.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Right. So... Okay, I can either go down there or I can go through here. So I'm gonna... Oh, I can hear a little frog! Where are you? Can I jump or anything? I don't think I can. This is so intriguing so far.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay. Don't tell me I'm about to get, mauled by something, or... Oh, oh. Aww. Oh, bye. When did this game come out? It's really, really pretty so far.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Okay, so she's inherited a whole ass house. So has, her entire family died?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh no, I'm worried. Why do I feel like this is gonna be about Why do I feel like this is going to be about her grieving her family and discovering things about her family that maybe are uncomfortable? I don't know.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
But, hold on. But why had she been cast away? Oh, and look, this is the family tree. Edith, Milton, Lewis, Gus, Gregory, Dawn. Are these the parents? And who are these? Wow. Wow, okay. Damn, this place looks very overgrown. Oh wow, the music just
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Guys, is this a horror game? What is that down there? This feels like a horror game. I don't like I'm scared something's gonna jump out at me at any second, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be like that. Is there something here?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh. I mean, if you've been through... If your whole family is dead, or even just half your family is dead, I feel like any kind of significant area, whether it's a home or a park or... You know, I feel like it's going to be tough. But this isn't a horror, is it? I'm worried now this is a horror game. Because it's kind of feeling like a horror game.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
I mean, this is a beautiful house as well. Like, so... Not to suggest that you can't be miserable in a beautiful house, but... How did everyone in her family die? Oh, actually, maybe... So we know her brother died. And I'm assuming that the reason she inherited the house was because her mum and her dad died. So she could have had other siblings that maybe moved out or something like that. I don't know. Here? Oh, it's just a horror game.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was
Okay.
11.
I'm looking for things that might help me kind of figure out what's going on. What is that? Oh, is that meant to be like, kind of like a swing ball? I love those.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
The night we left. Okay.
For the first time in years,
I'm scared.
I felt like I was home.
Oh gosh, look at it. It's like so lived in.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. In loving memory, Lewis Finch, 1988, November 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson to Edie. Oh, damn. This place looks loved. Well, actually, I don't know. Does it look loved? There's stuff everywhere. Like, there's so many plates. Why would there be so many plates? And why are there... It looks like they were in the... What is that noise? It looks like they were in the process of, like, moving out, and then instead they just said, you know what, let's leave it. I'm not interested anymore.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon.
Oh.
Except our cat, Molly.
They had a cat called Molly. Are we going to see the cat? It's only been 6
Nothing
years.
in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Yes, it's definitely... Oh my god, look, the door has been... Ugh!
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I would not want to know that personally. I'm assuming it's like a joke. God, there's books everywhere. Homeschooling. 100 Years of Solitude. I can hear noises. I'm so confused.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Wait, is that someone different? Hold on, let me go and check. I don't think this is a horror game, but can you see why I'm thinking that? Lewis and Milton. So they both died, or they both... This is a loved family home. Look at all the pictures. Look at all the books and the character and... Like, how has all of this death happened? Look, they've even got a bloody stair lift. I can see why.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Oh.
Along with the rest of the house.
Oh, wow. I can see why you would need to use a controller. Or, like, it's good to use a controller with this. Aww. Barbara Finch. All the bugs. Wow. Those are cool.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Is this a horror game? I'm so worried I'm gonna find a dead body or something. Look at all this. Look at this, like, cross-section of a tree. Like a super old tree. Dawn Finch. I'm so confused. Did they all just die whilst they were moving out? How does that even happen? Stuff is just...
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
But why did they leave? Why did they leave? Oh, look at the wheelchair. And the oxygen tank. Oh, God.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I think that just bugged out there. What does that say? Informational brochure. Assisted living. Oh. This looks like the setup for a difficult conversation. Okay. I feel like I might have to go up the stairs. Yeah, I think so. I don't understand what's gone wrong here. There's so many
After
books.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Right. That is, in my opinion, I don't necessarily think there's a right or wrong way to grieve, but sealing the doors up... Calvin?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean, sharing a room with his dead brother? What does that mean? Was he just dead in there?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, that's actually not normal at all. This is a very strange house. It's weirding me out, the fact that there's, like, clear signs of, like, happy family, loving. There's pictures on the wall. There's, like, it looks lived in. I mean, I don't know. Sealing the doors, though. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this door. It's a bird. Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Are we gonna be able to actually go into these rooms? It's so strange. Sealing the doors? Like, what the hell?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Wow.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Wow. Oh, but this is so cool though. Why would you ever want to seal it up?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is this what the key is for? Why would the key be for a padlock for a book?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh no, is this a horror game? Ah. It's a drawing.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah, and he's like, is this his drawing? How strange.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Yeah. Why would, of all the things...
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
I don't know. Do I want to know? Wow. Is this maybe...
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Aww. Oh look, there's a hamster cage there, or like a rat cage.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I thought Molly was the dog, the cat. Unless they named their cat Molly after an
I
old
got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
family member. Oh
Before my mom
God,
sealed the doors.
she was only 10. Wait, hold on. She said Molly the cat, and the Molly here has cat ears and a cat. Oh. Is this like a child that like was constantly pretending to be a cat or something? Like, you know how kids do that sometimes? But that's so... She worded that so weirdly. Like, oh, and the cat. Like, the cat loved the cans of tuna. Like, I was... Like, what is... Oh, was it Christmas when she passed? This is so strange. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
What?
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No! No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. I get it. You're playing a cat. Please don't tell me she ate the hamster. Please. Or the rat. Oh.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
So she didn't eat the gerbil. Okay, that's good. I was actually kind of concerned. There's a pumpkin there.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
This is weird to me, like... I don't know, I know kids can be a little freaky, but... Dissecting a starfish at home? But I did read some books on, like, homeschooling. Wow, look how, like, high up this room is. Wow, it's so dark. Hopefully you guys can see okay.
Mom, can I come out now?
Wow, she really just got, like, locked away.
Go to sleep.
Oh, she's got her own ensuite, which is nice. Oh, she's so short.
I kept eating and eating.
No. That is not normal. The
I ate
holly.
a lot of things that night.
Why has she got spots all over her? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat these. I'm pretty sure these berries birds can eat, but like kids can't, or like humans can't eat. They're meant to be for like birds. What?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
No, okay. No, no, no. Don't tell me she like goes out the window and that's how she died. We're not doing that, right?
I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Oh no.
I was a cat.
Oh no. The chain on the window makes me feel weird, but I actually think it's not anything sinister because look how high up. Look how high up she is. Like, why would you put a kid on like one of the highest rooms of the house? I don't know how I feel. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom
How?
and Dad didn't even look at me.
Wow, they didn't even see. But now where's the bird? Where did the... I mean, this is going suspiciously well.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I don't... What messes me up is the fact that it's like a kid just being a kid and imagining, but like this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, it's like a treehouse.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I
Girl.
wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that
God, no. I am so worried she doesn't make this jump. Ugh, I'm so worried that...
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
No.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Wow, that's actually devastating. Like, I guess this is... Wow, what an interesting, like, interpretation of... I don't know, I don't even know what to say. I'm a little bit shocked at the minute. I don't know.
I imagined his face looking
Ugh!
at me and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Oh, shit me. Wow, okay. So this is, I guess, the afterlife.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This doesn't feel very good. Where'd the rabbit go? Over here? Where did the mama go? Okay. This bit is ever so slightly like finicky to do. Okay, we'll do it next time. Oh. Ah! I didn't mean to do that.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop
Hold on.
eating.
Put me back.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh no. Oh, jeez, Louise.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Wow. This is so artistic.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay. Oh god, did she fall out the tree and drown?
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, she's a snake. Or an eel? How strange. Am I supposed to get like a bug or something? I feel like I can hear bugs.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
It's very unsettling. Because I guess this is just her in
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh no. I cannot tell if this is...
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
But she wrote... So is this like a crazy dream? Or like... I don't know. I don't understand. Because she wrote all of this in her diary, right? So how would she have survived falling off and falling down and... Yikes. And the bird? Oh. I am stuck. I am stuck. Let me just... I feel like... There we go. That's what I look like. Oh.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
What?
So I swam towards it.
This is so bizarre so far. Like, because...
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I just don't know at the minute if this is a really... if this is a child's imagination and she's gone to bed hungry and she's eaten those weird berries and now she's like thinking loads of like weird things, or Did she actually jump on the tree and fall off, roll down the hill into the water, clawed her way through the water, and then ended up like here at a sewer? I can't tell at the minute. I really can't. Well, I definitely don't think it's a horror game, but it definitely does feel a bit disturbing. I can't tell though.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, she's back. Interesting that she finds the entrance to her home a sewer. Oh, it could just be the guttering though, right? It could just be like the gutter, I suppose. Okay.
All of my stomach started growling.
Oh no.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
Is this...
It needs to be, and we both know. I will be delicious.
What does that actually mean? What do you mean I will be delicious? What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I will be delicious?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
I will be delicious? Oh, I did hear a cat. I didn't say anything, but I was like...
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Mom and Dad's room?
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Right, she named it after herself.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, fucking
We got
hell.
along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh!
She could have, but she didn't.
Wow. What?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Right.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Wow.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Oh, I wondered why I saw a
and
Norwegian
misfortune.
flag.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
The family curse.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He put the house on a boat and... What?
But
What?
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Huh?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Right, okay. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Right, so there's like some family curse. I mean, not being funny, but...
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the
Aw.
old ones. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh no, not the shaggy carpet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Wow. That is something. Is that bleach?
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I'll say. The key unlocks all of these padlocks?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my goodness, wow. Oh, it's a photography studio. Oh god. Oh goodness.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Wow. Wow, I mean, might as well make use of the space. Bloody alcohol. Wow. What's the tape? Not the tape. I'm assuming this is like another stupid kid thing that's like, you're not allowed on this side of the room. Smoking in the room, drinking in the room. This is, this side of the room feels much more adult-like than this side. I don't know how... Oh my god, look how cool that is. Wow. Do you see what I mean? Like, this side is very, grown up, war, enlist. And this side is very kid-like. Oh. Oh no. Wow. These two dynamics are kind of crazy in one room.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Okay.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, this is so fun though. Oh my god, and there's a little TV! Oh, it's not a TV. Oh, I thought it was a TV.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh no.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
What does that mean though?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Yeah, we're going a bit over.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I see. He wants to do the like 360 thing. I have never done that because I am too scared.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh, shit.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, shit. Oh,
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my god!
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Wait. Wow, 11 years old. That
After
is
the
shocking.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Wow. That is shocking.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Right, I see. Okay, it makes sense now. Okay. It makes sense. So, Calvin was dead, and then then this guy enlisted, and then that was it. Okay. Damn, and the alcohol, and like... Wow. That is really shocking. Yeah, that's really shocking. I hate how all the rooms, like the doors are sealed shut. Like that does not bode well, right? That just feels really, odd.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go.
Okay.
For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Like that guy who like didn't want a road, like, oh god, it's like in the UK there's a house, there's like a road and it splits off and goes round like a house, and it's because the guy like did not want to move, or that might be a myth, but it's something like that. Okay, I guess we don't have to go here. Oh, this is actually a really depressing room. We've got I guess a visitor's chair, we've got oxygen tank, we've got lots of pills. Working on like kind of like a handkerchief.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Wow. It's all a bit much, isn't it? Like everything that's happened. Damn, he died because of a freaking dragon slide accident. That is some curse. Okay, I don't think I need to go back through there. I think I need to go back through the window, but I could be wrong. Deepest sympathy. Oh god. Yikes. Derpy. What's that one's name? What is that noise? What's all the clinking about? Yikes. Is there something I didn't quite pick up? Let me go back through here. Also, you're gonna have to bear with me. I am not great at remembering like big family trees, so if I do get confused... Oh god. So hold on, let's have a look at this. Molly, she was 10, Calvin was 11. Wow, the way Edith is the only one alive is genuinely so shocking. Oh, here. What am I doing? Oh? Oh? Oh. This house has so many secrets.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Yeah, I'll
They'd
say.
obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, goodness me. I'll go here because it looks like a dead end. Oh, it's not a dead end. Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at her on a movie poster. And a lunchbox. And she has a doll. And she's won awards. And I guess this is fan mail. And there's a bloody plate. And a cardboard cutout. Wow. Oh, look. And she was just partway through ironing something. Oh, no. I don't want to get back in there, actually. Sorry. My bad. I'd like to still come out here. The other way I could go kind of looked like a kitchen or something, so I'm okay not going there at the minute. Wow. Jeez. Barbara. She was only
I
16?
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Wow.
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Oh.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
What does that mean?
And current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh, how gutting.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if
No,
I tried...
don't do anything.
Hoodlums and Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, we need to remember that.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Not that music. Help.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Not the music! This is all for, like, so that he gets the perfect scream. Oh, fuck!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
This is all for the perfect scream?
It rattled and grew still.
All of this for a scream?
Oh dear.
Right, that actually did scare me.
Rick?
And she just went, oh dear.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm
Not sure.
furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt, and confused, and you're...
She's not a performing
She threw
monkey.
him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
What is going on up there?
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
God, the style choices of all of this are literally crazy. Sorry, my cat is on my computer. Oh my God, look at the hallway. Oh, it's Halloween time. Okay. Sorry? Is this another prank just so that, like, she gets scared? This all feels a bit too much, I'm not gonna lie.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police
Wow,
of any
all of this
suspicious
just for a
activity.
scream? Uh-oh!
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Wait. It's so dark. It's
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
oh shit. I mean, I feel like we've just killed a man.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ugh. I am not sure. This part is so... It's so... I don't even know the words. Like...
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Like, really, all of this to get a good scream? That seems crazy to me. Oh, God.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, she didn't scream again.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What do you mean?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story.
Guys.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh my god!
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That took such a turn. I am disturbed.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Jesus Christ. So her deranged fans essentially wanted to hear her scream. So they did whatever and then murdered her brutally for the screams. I genuinely did not see that happening.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, fucking hell. I wonder why. This had someone's ear in it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Wow.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, she's like a child star and like a trying teenager star. Oh yeah, we're back here. Molly's room.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
It's so weird. I understand family traditions. I understand, you know, honoring the dead. But I don't know if it's super healthy to have every person who's ever died in that house still having a chunk of that house. Eesh, that just gives me the creeps. This place is haunted
funny.
as hell.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Well, maybe we ought to go and get it. Okay, I've already been in here. Wow. Wow, I guess there really is a curse because this is kind of wild. So are we gonna go get the music box then? Where is it? It's just here, yeah. Oh shit! Wow! Her ear has been in there. Yikes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there is some really sinister secret. Okay, we're here. A workshop? That's fun.
Mom said the basement was off limits.
Oh, I'm not
Unless I wanted
surprised.
another tetanus shot.
Yeah, like all the tools and everything. Sheesh. The dragon slide sculpture. Like, I guess a mini mock-up version.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
The hell?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Sorry, what is this? The fuck is this?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
What is with this fucked up
She said after
family?
Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Right, I see. Oh my god, it's like a survival bunker. Hello, Stitch.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Everyone wants to get away somehow. Or like... Wow.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Wow. Wow. Hold on, my cat is on my desk. Stitchy. Stitchy, come here. Sorry. Right, can you move, please? Thank you. Can you go back to being a good boy? I miss who you were 2 seconds ago. Okay, come here. Come here. There you go. There we go. Treats for all the cats. Okay. What does that say? Yeah, it's like a, it's kind of like a doomsday bunker type thing. Oh, here we go.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
He was down there for 30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Are they all, so
Having
are
a
they,
schedule, living for today.
oh man, raw
I was
dog in the
expected to be
peaches like
dead
that.
tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
The fuck?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I don't understand. Oh, I
And then
don't
one
mind
day,
tin peaches,
everything
but
just
the monotony of
stopped.
this. Are all of these people trying to get away from the family curse? Or like trying to die because of the family curse?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
What if it was like one of the parents
Or
trying
maybe
to
I
get
just
in?
got tired of being afraid.
Wow, it's now 2005. It was 1976 a second ago.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. While I still can.
Sheesh. Why did it take... Oh, God. Why did it take 30 years? Why would you live in, like, a doomsday bunker, like, under your house? And what's the shaking about?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Who is the monster? Like, it's gonna be a person.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Right. So...
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Okay.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know.
I do not like the
I'm
fact
ready
that,
for it.
that we are walking on train
I'm
tracks.
going to appreciate all of it. Especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
I don't like the fact he's on train tracks.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I understand now. Oh god. It was just the
Walter
train
died
going
when I was
over.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. Why did he want to live that way?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Ugh. A fake window. Oh god, and a crutch. Oh, Jesus. So, all that time, the rumbling, like the periodic rumbling, was a train going over. Why was he down there for 30 years? Like, why? Why? Like, that just seems... I don't know. Unless I missed something, like, he obviously had quite poor mental health. I mean, you have to be.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Jeez, I think anyone would be.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh, God.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I'm not gonna find a body, am I?
Now
Okay.
that there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2.
Maybe 2?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
The mom feels very...
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
It all cycles back to, like,
Maybe
mum
we
didn't
believed
like
so
this, mum
much
did
in a
this.
family curse. We made it real.
Oh, shit. I guess, are we going over? Oh,
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
It just feels really unfair. Do we have to go into the water? Or... Oh, there's steps. Oh, can we go into the water? No. It just feels like I don't know whether there's actually a curse.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yes, that was actually kind of creepy, actually, because I was just thinking this.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
People just thought they were cursed and that there was a family curse. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
So, I guess my question is, why now and why?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's so weird. Like, that's such a weird thing. That's so weird. Ugh. It's almost like, in a really fucked up way, they, like, thrive off of death and, like, it's part of the family quirk and it's, like, it's so weird. It's so uncomfortable. It feels itchy. Like, I feel itchy thinking about all of this.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh god, I do not want to know. It's like they love death. Like oh god.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Like, oh. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Is that like not depression, sorry, dementia? Wow.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
It's like so absolutely miserable. I don't even
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, is it like a shipwreck or something?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, God. Oh my God, it's that's the house they put on the boat. They lost Odin in, right? Did they say Odin like died in the sea? Can you imagine that being the view? Like how much trauma that would bring to you? And now it's like got like a are they called buoys or buoys? I never know how to say it. I think both are correct. Like now that's just like a monument for the other boats to avoid and Jesus Christ.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Really? I don't know about this mum character.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Born in 1976, died 1977. Oh.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Right. I have 2 brothers, and I cannot imagine losing them.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
But like, why would your mum, like, oh, I don't get the mum, I don't understand.
But looking back on it now,
This is just trauma, the game.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Why would you do that? Why would you do this when you're pregnant?
Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
I do not. I don't know. Oh, he was a Marine.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Huh.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What? It's too early, Dad.
Are they in a... No, they're in like a... They're in a car. It's a... Yeah, they're camping. What are those? I don't know what that is. There's a gun. Oh, are they on like a hunting trip or something?
Hey.
Do I have to just keep focused on her, maybe? Don't know. What am I focusing on? Oh, shit.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Oh.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Aww.
Aw.
That's nice. That's a nice little picture.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still on.
Dad
Hey.
taking a piss.
That's a cute.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Aww.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
That's
Before
nice.
you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Got a bad feeling about this, everyone. Where are you?
I'm over here, Dad. Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
We don't need to teach this, though. Shit, that's
Great shot, Dawn.
That's fucking weird. Okay, I know that, like, and I am a meat eater, so I understand that, like, oh my god, like, I can't believe they're out hunting. Like, I don't believe in, like, trophy hunting. I don't like anything like that, or, like, poaching. Like, I don't like this. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would you want to take a selfie with your daughter who is grieving the fact that she has killed something when she's been quite reluctant? Sorry, that's really shitty.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, whoops. I was like, why is he so damn blurry?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, jeez, I was not expecting that.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Jesus. Shit, the bed.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, it's, personally, it's not for me. Oh, great, we're in the attic. Well, we haven't found any bodies so far, which honestly I was starting to think we might find.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close.
Why
They
is...
both lost a lot.
God, there's a baby gate. I see. No, is this the baby? Is this the, like, 1-year-old? Oh my god, I'm not gonna be okay with this one, I don't think. Oh god, is that like a post-mortem? Oh, it's a... Oh, it's a divorce contract. Kay Carlisle and Sam Finch?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I don't know if I'm prepared for this. Oh.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, to be a baby in a little tub. I am a bit nervous though. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm controlling the frog.
Watching over Gregory, it's time to...
Was he in there on his own?
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Ah, the mamas! Oh, this is cute.
What his world was like.
Not them having a fucking argument. Huh?
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. God, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
No. What? Okay.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh my god, that is actually horrific. They were like too busy arguing, they like couldn't even... Yeah, they were just too busy arguing, they couldn't like... her mind was elsewhere and she thought like you literally cannot leave babies like that.
A poem for Gus,
Oh
who
god.
always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with
Whoa.
teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Wow. So...
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Is that room like a memorial to the kids? Oh, fucking hell.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't
Well, I
need
doubt-
a stepmom
how-
towards that.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh.
Make him cry.
Imagine having your... I'm wedding planning right now. Imagine having your wedding opposite like a trauma site. Oh my gosh. So what? Oh fuck. I'm stuck in a tree. What exactly? Oh?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
No. Was this kid like 12 or something? Like around there? I will say...
And panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
I once almost like... So I was with my grandpa and we were flying a kite. Like a two-handed one. Like actually kind of like this, but I would say it was slightly bigger. And oh my god, that shit almost pulled me into the air. I will never forget that. So I was about to say like, well, how would someone die? Oh my gosh.
Rain came down in buckets.
Like this,
no
but
one seemed afraid.
it does
that
have-
nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Wow. Oh my
The
goodness.
thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
He wasn't...
wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Wow, and they didn't even notice.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Wow.
She never talked about it, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Ugh. It's not nice. None of this is... Oh, it's like so weird. I understand the... Like, I just find it like, it's like next level grief. It just feels like nonsensical. This room is like suspended in time. Being I'm gonna say it, a pretty strange memorial. It's very like there's school lockers and posters that just feels very messed up. Can we go up here? And they've put the kite, like, and the branch the kite was caught in. It's weird. I guess we're going up here.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
God, her poor mum. But her mum...
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I don't know how to feel about her mum. Her mum keeps coming up and it doesn't feel very positive.
She spent a
Aww.
summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, don't tell me this was the last day that she was here? No, surely not.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Okay. Alright. Oh my god. That is, like, this is so horrendous.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh, I see.
Lewis was born a year later.
Right.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's just... it just makes me uncomfortable, kind of... I don't know. It's a deep, unsettling feeling that...
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
It reminds me of this Hoarders episode. I know this is really specific, but like is it like TLC where they show like the people that like hoard like really badly, like you can't even see, like you could only just see the ceiling. And there was one where this lady, like I think she'd lost her son, and so her bathroom was just like basically a forest because it symbolized life, but it got to a point where she couldn't even use her bathroom because she was growing and growing and growing and growing all this stuff. Like, I think he had passed away in there. It reminds me of like that level of grief that completely
And for a while,
messes with your
things were
spaces.
almost normal.
Oh, it's like a mini... Yeah, they're all homeschooled. Yeah, okay.
But it didn't last.
Okay.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Wow. Look at that! People?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's like a rope lift and everything.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, how do I? Wow. Oh, I used to love having these little books and like making little animations and stuff. Just painting all black. And a door. Oh, is this a mental health one? I mean, I think a lot of them have been mental health so far, but
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
oh, Milton disappeared. Yeah. He wanted an escape. Is that why she says there's maybe 2 of us left? Because he just went missing. We don't know if he actually died or not. Wow.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Wow, she was like, well, that's him gone. That's a long time.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
But like what? I feel like we're coming to like a precipice of like what this secret is, and the mom is just, there's just some very obvious like mental health deterioration with her, or like she's going crazy after, you know, losing so many people in this family curse. And like, what if it's just her? Like, what if it's just all, you know, ugh, rough, so rough.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, and that's how he got all the...
Everyone
Whoa, there's a hooker there.
Room, except Louis.
Go on. Go on, we got a little weedy on our case. How do you... There's an open window there. I don't even know how I feel right now. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some kind of plot twist or like some kind of something. I don't know. It's been very miserable so far, but very artistic and beautiful and sad. And whoa, this is such a cool room. I like I like all the lights.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah, it's very strong. I really hate that smell so much. It just absolutely stinks. What is that?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Right. I see.
He kept working at the cannery.
It's blood from the fish. I was like, damn, what's he done?
He withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
I would not like this job.
His mind began to... wander.
Oh my, oh. Yeah, it's,
I asked him to describe it.
You can see it's like, it's harder for him to work.
He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Right.
He'd feel his way about.
I see. Dead end. God, it's like...
Then something moved.
Like,
Bats.
Oh no.
And toads.
Oh no. It's such an interesting way of like This is so interesting. Just the way, like, you have to focus on two different things and it's like clouding. Oh.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, it's tough doing both of these at the same
He took it
time.
very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh no.
But he found something more.
Wow.
I worried about him then.
Just opens up more and more.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Wow.
Methodical, tireless, focused.
Yeah, because his mind was elsewhere.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Shit.
I even encouraged him.
So this is him, like, coming back to reality?
Very promising at first.
Yeah, this is like him. He's out of the labyrinth.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Okay, socializing. That's so good.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Wow.
Then he made musicians.
This is getting into scary, hallucination territory.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
I mean, I like this. It's kind of like music and color and joy coming back to his life. But this is becoming louder than the lady speaking.
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Oh no.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Did he just lose it? Like...
Then one day it struck him. That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Do I have to? I am scared he's gonna cut his arm off.
He held an election for mayor.
Yeah, this is just...
And he won.
Yeah.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Can barely see. Can I just let the fish pile up?
Conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Can I just leave the fish?
St. Louis. He started drifting away
you can't
from
see
our reality.
If you don't. Yeah.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. It's like he just completely got lost.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
We'll go beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
Yeah, I am not sure actually, because
The prince was on his own quest for...
We'll go radiant rainbows. I am not...
Radiant rainbows.
Sure. It's like he's done more than just become... I don't, guys, I can't find the words.
Electric sitar.
Because it's like...
His chase led him to a golden palace east
even
of the
we're
sun,
like,
west of the
even
moon.
I'm getting distracted, like, because I'm trying to do the fish and I'm trying to control this and it's like...
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, this is tough. This is like... I'm dyspraxic. How am I managing this? I'm worried he's going to cut his hand off.
Proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh no, like he actually gave himself a god complex.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No, 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 no.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know.
Yeah. Oh. That's really sad. That is really sad. Oh, not the stairway to heaven.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's sad. I personally haven't dealt with substance abuse or mental health quite like this. But I just want to say if anyone's like dealt with this, and I mean look at him, then I am really sorry, because that's actually a really sad way of thinking of it. Like he just got wrapped up in his own little world.
I still thought I could save him.
He didn't jump on the conveyor belt, did he?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh my god, I've just realised him going up the stairs was him going up here, I think.
The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise
Molly the
Calvin who
cat.
insisted on advising him.
Oh, that's so sad.
His prince waiting, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
What?
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh god, that one really got me. Like, it's because you were, like, so into this story, and it's like, wait, he's slicing off fish heads, and... that was very... that felt very graphic, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Oh, that's actually... that's really sad. Like, that's a really sad one. They're all sad, but... like, to him, that fake world, that imaginary world was like an escape, and like his like that was his happiness, and then over time it just got worse and worse and worse and worse, and then yeah. Aww, that one really got me actually.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left
Right.
to tell Edie.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Oh, I just need a moment, because I feel like this game, you go into these stories and like sometimes they start off really lighthearted, sometimes you can kind of like figure it out. But like every single time something has shocked me. Sorry, my cat is on my computer. Something has shocked me.
But I understand why we left.
And even when it doesn't, you know. And it's like, of course, like all these people died. And it's always gonna end in death. Yet somehow you just don't, you almost forget, you get really tangled up in these stories. Oh god, that one got me. Sorry for the snot noises, but that one really...
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Ah, that's why there's stuff everywhere. They were supposed to...
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
What? Huh?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Wait, so this is us now.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
Right.
The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I see.
the power had been shut off that morning. But
Aww.
Edie always had plenty of candles.
Yeah.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
No, no, no. Down. Stay down. Oh, God. Oh, I'm still shocked.
You're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Right. Where are we looking?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Huh?
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Wait.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you. But there's
Oh, wow.
only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Wow, shit, look at it.
It smelled awful.
Yeah.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Oh.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Right. I did mention dementia.
I got turned around.
I did wonder if her
For a while,
thing,
I wondered.
like dementia, like fog rolling in, it kind of links together.
I started seeing things.
I mean, we would have gone way past it now, right? This has to be metaphorical. I'm sure it is.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Yeah.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Right.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Oh,
Mom,
shit.
you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I don't understand, like,
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh, bye.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
She fled?
After that, we moved around a lot.
Or did she die?
We both tried to make the best of it.
Stitch. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Right.
A few years went by.
Oh, dandelion. Last one of the season. Right, stop.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Yeah. Ugh.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Okay.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Huh?
I just want to meet you.
Ooh.
And tell you all these stories myself.
Is this,
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Is this baby?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww. Oh. Wow. Was that Edith Finch's kid that picked up the book? Because it kind of felt very, birth-like, I guess you could say. At the end, you know, it was like, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to, you know, I'd love to know more about this game. How do I find out more about this game? I want to have a look. Oh, thank you. Oh. Wow. Look at them. The end. That was such a journey, and it was so strange. That might have been one of the weirdest games I've ever played. And the way everything panned out and everyone's deaths, like some of them were just like freak accidents, and some of them were like very deeply sad. Like Gregory drowning in the bath. Barbara, that's really shocking, and I almost feel like reading in between the lines, things definitely, I don't know, like deranged fans, I doubt they just killed her, you know. Yeah. I think that Lewis story really upset me. Because I felt like I was being strung along. And I was like, oh, he's just having, you know, he's just distracted in his mental health. And like, it got so bad and he was in such a world of his own and having these like delusions of grandeur that he just like put his head in it instead. Oh. Yeah, that's really sad. That's really, really sad. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if anyone will have watched this, but I do really appreciate it. It's been a very long video. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go sit with my thoughts for a little bit. And, oh, actually, hold on. Yeah. Okay, Edith reveals she is pregnant and the journal is intended for her unborn child in case she should die before she is able to tell them stories herself. In the final scene, the player character is revealed to be Edith's son, Christopher, and that Edith has died during childbirth in 2017. Fuck. I honestly feel like this is a game I need to play through again because I feel like it's very open to interpretation and it's very, like, yeah, is the family cursed? Is it just, like, extreme unlucky circumstances. I need to do a deep dive into this, I think. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm sorry for all the pauses and some of the tears and everything. I do really appreciate you being on the journey if anyone does watch this. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.